Yo, what is going on, guys? Welcome to the video. I hope your morning is going great, and today we have an awesome video lined up. A whole bunch of roster changes, players being released. Honestly, just so much happened yesterday. I wasn't able to make videos on all of them, even though I made 4. So this morning's video is basically going to be covering all the news yesterday that we missed on my channel. And boys, just because we missed it doesn't mean it ain't spicy. So we're going to be starting off with the Boston Uprising. They released mistakes last night. Now this is huge, guys, because Boston Uprising now only has one DPS player, and that's Striker. Yeah, he's good, but he's not going to be able to do it alone. They're going to be looking for some DPS players, preferably a really flexible one. We're going to be talking about potential options for the Boston Uprising to replace Mistakes, and then we will be talking about what Mistakes can do with his career. Is he going to be able to join another Overwatch League team? Then we're moving on to the Houston Outlaws, guys, because Fact Fiction was also released from them yesterday. Now this one isn't as big as Mistakes, but it's still something to talk about. Is he Overwatch League caliber? Will he be able to find a job in the league? Also, what does this exactly mean for the Houston Outlaws? Then, guys, we're moving on and we're talking about the Florida Mayhem. So, Florida Mayhem, one of their owners tweeted something real juicy out saying that they have a really big acquisition coming in for the team, and they've been out working extremely hard to create the strongest possible team for Season 2. Sounds pretty exciting. Could be a really big move like picking up Runaway, which is what a lot of people are rumoring right now. We're going to get into that. And then moving on, guys, we're going to be looking at a tweet from McGravy, who was apparently debating us. I'm not too sure. He pretty much exposed himself and said he was lying the entire time. He's going to be playing with Envy. It's kind of fishy, honestly. We're going to talk about it. I'm not too sure if I believe him. It might be a whole nother next level debate. I don't know, man. We're going to talk about it, guys. Don't worry. And then, guys, at the end of the video, we are going to be taking a look at 2 really insane Twitch clips. Both 6Ks, one from Saya Player and then one from Seagull. They're absolutely incredible, guys. That will be at the end of the video. And if you're excited to watch this one, guys, be sure, drop a like, subscribe to my channel for more daily Overwatch League news and updates. If you want to know what's going on in the off season, guys, there's no better place than my YouTube channel and my Twitter. By the way, go follow my Twitter, guys. I've been creating discussions all day, nonstop for the past week about the offseason. It's really fun. Go check that out as well. And now, without further ado, guys, let's go ahead and hop into this video. So we are talking about mistakes in Boston Uprising. Boston Uprising tweeted this out earlier today. Thank you, Mr. Danilov, for all the hard work. You will be missed. And then with this note from Huck. Mr. Danilov, you were the first person we picked up for the team and ended up in a role that I don't think either of us expected throughout the whole season. Wait, hold up. He was the first player picked up by the Boston Uprising? That's actually really cool to know. I'm glad Huck said this. So he was like the first piece. That means maybe Boston Uprising wanted to build around him, or at least they thought he would be a starter. I think Dreamcasper came along and just was too good, and he took that starting role away from Mistakes. But then we all know what happened. Dreamcasper kind of screwed himself. What an idiot. And then Mistakes took the spot back over. Anyways, hop back into the statement, boys. You were a sub that played here and there, but stepped up for the team when we needed you most. We went on to have a perfect stage and the longest win streak in the league during one of our toughest times as a team. You started out as a Tracer one trick, but adapted to fill where we needed you most. I meant what I said, that you were the best player in the final day of playoffs. No one is perfect, but you strive and fight to be a better version of yourself in and out of the game every day. I always appreciated your honesty and bluntness, as I am someone who is the same way at times. I wish you nothing but the best and hope you continue to grow and succeed. You will be missed. This was a really good statement from Huck. I think he left a lot of things in here that reminds us, Mistakes was kind of an unfortunate circumstance for the season. He wasn't supposed to be in the role he was in. He wasn't supposed to be starting and playing like 7 different heroes. And I know I am totally guilty of being super hard on Mistakes throughout the regular season, but I just wanted the Boston Uprising to do good so badly. And just because it was an unfortunate circumstance for him, he still was one of the biggest problems throughout the season. I mean, there is literally absolutely zero argument to the fact that Widowmaker is not Mistakes' hero. He just cannot play it. Especially after watching World Cup 2018 South Korea qualifier. Mistakes, every time he was on Widowmaker, the guy got destroyed. He literally just never got any kills. And that was the big problem, especially in Stage 4, because Boston Uprising, they wanted to run Mistakes on Widowmaker, and they wanted to have Striker flex. But then once we saw in the playoffs, they actually took Striker, put him on Widowmaker, and allowed Mistakes to play the more flexible role, which was like Brigida, Tracer, Hanzo at the time, and he was actually doing fairly good. I don't know about saying he was the best player on the final day, but he was definitely up there. He was performing pretty well. They had a really close match against Philadelphia Fusion, who was a really good team as well. So Mistakes showed he can play some other heroes, and just dating back to him joining the Boston Uprising on the first day, as Huck said, he was a Tracer one trick. That was his hero. That's what he was known for in Overwatch Contenders Europe, and he was damn good at it. It's unfortunate that he never really got the opportunity to showcase it in Overwatch League, but I'm sure somebody is going to be willing to give him a trial for their Overwatch League team, and I do think he will make a roster. Honestly, I think he'd be a pretty good fit for someone like the Houston Outlaws, who do need a Tracer player that does speak English, and Mistakes speaks English. He's shown in the past that he is a good Tracer player, and he also proved that he is decently flexible. He can play that Brigida, he can play that Hanzo, so maybe him and Linkser could be a really good duo, or him, Linkser, and Jake could be a really good trio. That's pretty much it for Mistakes, so let's go ahead and talk a little bit about the Boston Uprising now, who are looking for a flex player, and honestly, I think we all know who they should get, and that's Shadowburn. I know I stated in my video earlier that I want Shadowburn to join the Dallas Fuel. You know, I do. But I would also be very happy if Shadowburn joined the Boston Uprising. They're also one of my favorite teams. And come on, a duo of Striker and Shadowburn, that would be nuts. That would be one of the best Genji Tracer combos ever. So that's one of the players who I'd like to join Boston Uprising. There's also Addo out there who has shown he could play some Genji, he could play some Tracer. We don't know how flexible he is beyond those heroes, but he could fit in on Boston Uprising. And then somebody like Wakid could also fit in on Boston Uprising, who is a strong projectile player, but can also play some hit scan here and there. I think that combined with Striker would be really good. So Wakid could be a target, and there's just a whole bunch of players. We don't know who's going to be LFT. Boston Uprising will definitely find a good DPS duo for Striker. But that's pretty much it for Boston Uprising as a whole. Let's go and move on now and talk about the Houston Outlaws and Fact Fiction. So the Houston Outlaws tweeted this out earlier today. Today we announced that we have parted ways with Fact Fiction. Thank you so much for your time here, Russell. You were a great teammate and friend, and we wish the best of luck moving forward. Now, Fact Fiction actually posted a twit longer about being released. Let's go ahead and take a look at that now. Goodbye, Outlaws. You will always be my family. Hey, Outlaws fam. Today I will no longer be a part of the Houston Outlaws, but I will always remember my time here. The fans, the players, the staff, everything was absolutely amazing. I couldn't believe how much support I got after my initial signing. I am forever grateful to the Houston Outlaws for allowing me to be a part of the league's inaugural season. Thank you so much to the fans. Meeting all of you at our signing tour at RTX and at Blizzard Arena was absolutely incredible. Thank you to Flame, Tyrong, Mezer, Kai, and Huan Wu for helping me improve and for giving me a chance to prove myself. Finally, thank you to my teammates for creating the family environment that I grew to love so much. I learned so much from you guys about how to be a better teammate, a better player, and a better friend. Good luck to all of you in the future. You'll always be my boys. Thank you so much, Houston Outlaws. Until next time, Fact Fiction. Wow, so from what he said, it seems like the Houston Outlaws is a pretty tight-knit family over there. They have a good culture, which is great. I'm happy to hear that. And now let's move on to Flame's tweet about this, because he's saying this isn't the end of their roster changes. There will be more, boys. So he said this on Twitter today after the announcement. Also, before anyone asks or speculates, this is not the only change coming to the Outlaws for Season 2, but it is just the only change being announced today. Offseason is a whole different beast. Oh baby, that's got me hyped. I don't know what types of changes are coming to the Houston Outlaws, but I can't wait. So I think we'll probably just end it off here. I'm not going to speculate too much. Flame pretty much just nailed that in the coffin. Changes are coming. We don't know what it is yet. As for Fact Fiction, who knows what he's going to be able to do. We didn't get to see him too much in the league. We did see him last year in the World Cup for Team USA. He was pretty decent. I'd say he has a chance at getting some Overwatch League trials. It's pretty much up to him to prove himself in those scrims or trials. So we'll just see what happens with him. And now let's go ahead and move on. And again, I can't wait for these big Houston Outlaw changes. And now let's move on to Florida Mayhem, who leaked that they're going to be making some big changes. We'll just go ahead and take a look at this tweet from one of the GMs at Florida Mayhem. He said this: "Stay tuned, Florida Mayhem fans. We will have a bunch of roster news to announce this week, including re-signings, waivings, as well as a big acquisition. Our team has been hard at work creating the strongest possible team for Season 2. And then let's go ahead and take a look at the top reply to this tweet from a fan, because he pretty much just summed it all up, guys. He said this: "You are picking up Runaway, keeping Saya player, and changing your colors to the Neon Miami colors. Do it, and I'm officially a Mayhem fan." So this guy's pretty much calling it out. Pick up Runaway, get those neon colors, and it's solved. We're all Mayhem fans. We will love Florida. Now, I'm not entirely sure if this big acquisition is Runaway, because, like, That's just major. That's huge. Like, that's tsunami level freaking acquisitions. I feel like it's more of a one-player thing, like Shadowburn, Janus, which Janus would be great for them. They really do need a strong main tank. But who knows? He says it's a big acquisition. All we can do is sit here, speculate, and wait. So I'm going to leave it up to you guys. Leave a comment down below. Let me know, what do you think the Houston Outlaws and Florida Mayhem changes coming up are going to be? Anyways, let's go ahead and move on now to the next tweet, which comes from McGravy from Team Envy. And apparently he's been baiting us. Let's go ahead and hop into it. Guess since I was the first to start baiting, I'll be the first to stop. I am 100% still a player under Team Envy for the foreseeable future. Overwatch League is still the goal though. I don't know what's going on here. Is he being serious? One reason why I think he might be serious here, from all the baiting he was doing, actual Overwatch League teams who might need an off-tank from NA who might have considered him might just think, oh, he's probably signed to Dallas Fuel. That's what he and everybody on the Dallas Fuel are hinting to. Let's not even bother contacting him. So he found that a little risky, and he wanted to make an actual statement saying he is LFT for Overwatch League. That's the only reason I think he's being serious here. Other than that, I feel like he's still debating, and he actually is getting picked up from the Dallas Fuel, and he's just trying to trick everybody because it makes sense. Why wouldn't they pick him up? I don't know. Let me know down below what you guys think. Do you think Dallas Fuel wants to pick up McGravy, or are they going to leave him on the academy team? And is he still hoping that he'll get on an Overwatch League team? Leave a comment down below, and let's go to move on now and take a look at these clips from Seagull and Seagull player, because they're absolutely insane, guys. And we'll go ahead and start off with Seagull first with the 6K on Hanzo. What a god. What a god this guy is.
Unlucky, dude. Wait, someone touch, someone touch. Yeah, this is what I need to carry a morning queue game.
Oh my god, he's insane. And honestly, I do want to say real quick, congratulations to Seagull. His streaming career ever since that Diva promotion has been taking off. The guy got 3,000 subscribers gifted in one night. What the hell? He's already sitting at 20k subs too, which is insane. The guy's already destroying XQC and viewers again. He's sitting at 20k average. It's incredible. Congratulations to him. I hope he keeps growing. He really does deserve it. And now let's move on to Saya player's clip, because his is just as insane. These guys are animals. What can I say? Roll it.
나이스. 하나 잡고.
나 잔다. 이거 왼쪽에 뭐 돌았어요?
또 잡고.
어디다?
와, 오 마이 갓.
이거 입구만 막아주고. 봐야봐. 나이스.
들어들이 잘했네. 연.
He's too good. It hurts my brain. I don't know how he hits those heads like that. When I was a pro player, I couldn't even come 5% close to that, guys. He's so good. Anyways, that's going to be the video, guys. Be sure, leave a comment down below discussing anything about it. What do you think about Houston, Boston, mistakes, Florida, Saya players an animal, Seagull's an animal, whatever it is, guys, leave a comment. Be sure to like the video. And also, click the red subscription box, guys. I'm telling you, if you want to stay updated on all Overwatch League updates instantly, you have to subscribe and turn post notifications on. If you do that, you'll never miss out on any of the news. And now, thank you for watching, guys. I'm out of here. Peace. Guys, if you're still watching, I just want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart. You guys watching these videos every single day means so much to me. If you're still watching, comment down below. Michael brings the juice. Everyone who comments that is going to get a heart, and I will do my best to reply to all of you guys. Thank you again. I love you all so damn much. And I love Overwatch eSports. This offseason's incredible. All right, now I'm out of here. I swear. I'm out of here. Peace.